Hello, welcome to a new joyous week, the 10th of February 2025, and we commence with Mercury Mercury square Uranus. Unexpected communicative issues. This is what we have on this particular day. So treble and double check all things networking, meetings, travel, anything like this. When Mercury is square Uranus, you don't know what's around the corner. You don't know what's coming. Leave half an hour early. Leave an hour early. Don't expect everything to go according to plan. When Uranus is square or opposite, nothing goes according to plan. Anything to do with officialdom today could have an unexpected outcome. Good or not so good. Square is not so negative that it can't have a positive outcome. Just be aware of it, prep for it, second guess everything, and also leave more time than you ordinarily would. Otherwise, you're going to have a bit of an arse of a beginning to this particular week. Don't say you haven't been warned. Mercury square Uranus. Tuesday, the 11th of February 2025. Yesterday we had Mercury square Uranus, and today we have the Sun square Uranus. So far more focus in the realms of unexpectedness. Personally, expect things to be unexpected. So don't take things for granted on Tuesday, the 11th. You just don't know what's around the corner. If you wake up and go, have a kind of like a real free and easy mindset and just think, do you know what? I'm just going to run with the day. I'm just going to see where it goes. If it's pleasantly unexpected, great. If it's unexpectedly unexpected, that's what I expected, if that makes any sense at all. It's one of those days, but it's very personal. We are all individually affected. So it would be not the worst idea not to plan anything on Tuesday, okay? And it's just one of those things where if you have to plan something, if something has to be carried out and the entire process is unavoidable, just have a receptive, open, could go anywhere mindset, and you will cruise through Sun square Uranus, February the 11th. Wednesday, 12th of February, and we're in the realm of a full moon. When you kind of manifested 2 weeks ago, if you were an Aquarian, this is when the fruition could manifest itself. So that's one to make a note for all you Aquarians. For the rest of us, this is a pretty potent moon. The moon is square, opposite, interacting with a lot of planets, and it's a very intense moon. And it's going to be a Leo moon, and it moves into Virgo sometime in the afternoon on the 12th. And the moon is really going to be quite a volatile little beast today. It's all about emotions. They could be heightened. They must not be heightened. This cannot occur. This cannot happen. Wake up. It'll be an intense energy, but you must utilize the energy positively. It's a powerful, potent moon. It's energized. Emotionally, it's energized. So redirect the emotion in a positive direction. Don't plan any. Darling, I think we should have a little chat later on this evening because, I just think it's time. No! Absolutely not the time. Wrong day. Couldn't be a worse day. Avoid all things emotion. Harness the energy of the full moon in a positive kind of way. Just redirect energy. It's like, it could be sporting. It could be just something that is like allows an output of emotional energy, whatever it might be. Go to a comedy show. Perfect. Just get it all out of the system. Just don't go, we need to have a one-to-one on every level the wrong freaking day. But enjoy the full moon. Enjoy its power. Just utilize it. Thursday, the 13th of, I'm doing this today, 13th of February, Free Will Day. Yay! It's a free will day, and it's a moon in Virgo. So the only real action is the moon in Virgo. It's free will. Okay, so I can get a lot done. Yes, you can, but you need to do it in a very practical, organized, structured, measured way, a la Virgo. So Virgo moon, that's the kind of energy. So if you want to get a lot done, but just sort of go, in a kind of madcap Gemini way, just like faffing around, do this, put this in. Disaster waiting to happen. Today, I've got write out the list, right? Sort of, these are my intentions, tick off one at a time, Virgo style, calmly, measured. And by the end of the day, you will have got an enormous amount done. But don't rush. Virgo energy is chilled energy. The Virgo energy is easily stressed. You can't do anything fast, and you can't really multitask with Virgo moon energy. Calm, measured, practical, organized, get an enormous amount done. If you go at it like a freaking mad thing, some maniacal, I don't know, just sort of multitasking frenzy, quite frankly, you're fucked. Don't go there. Measured. A lot will be done. Friday, 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. It's nice. It's very, very nice. Happy Valentine's. I love Valentine's Day because it's kind of positive and optimistic. And some people will say, yes, but it's horribly commercialized. Doesn't need to be. Go innovative, go original, do something special. Age of Aquarius. Anything original, anything innovative, and anything humanitarian and well-being will be wholly embraced by your betrothed. It's the best Valentine's Day I've ever had. It should be thus in the age of Aquarius. So I want every one of us, even if we are single, just, I don't know, buy a little trifle, put a little heart on it, send your love to the trifle, and then devour it. Let's just all in our own little way enjoy Valentine's Day. And there is something happening as well as Happy Valentine's Day. Mercury moves into Pisces. Now, when a planet moves into another star sign, the first 3 or 4 days, very potent for the individual whose sign it moves into. It's moving to Pisces. So it's actually very positive for Pisces and to a lesser extent Virgos who sit opposite Pisces. And it's about networking. It's about networking, Pisces and Virgos. Network your ass off. From, I think, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, first kind of 5 days, huge networking period for Virgos and Pisces, and primarily Pisces. Also, signing contracts, buying, selling, negotiating, applying for jobs. If you're a Pisces, you can do far worse than apply for 25 jobs in the first 5 days, say between the 14th and the 19th of February, when Mercury moves into said Pisces. It's great for all of us, really, in a way. Mercury in Pisces is perfectly happy there. It's a lot of it is to do with intuition. So if you intuitively feel compelled to do something that involves communication and networking and signing of contracts, lean into intuition when Mercury is in Pisces. That's for the rest of us, including Pisces and Virgo. So important decisions connected to travel, communication, contracts, etc. Lean into your intuition, particularly for the first kind of 5 days between the 14th and the 19th of February. Saturday, 15th of February. It's funny how astrology works. It doesn't always play ball because Mercury semi-sextile Pluto, which is today, is really a weekday aspect. It's really cool. It's fantastic for meetings. It's fantastic. Mercury, communication, networking, signing of contracts, buying and selling, things like this, is very much a weekday aspect. But at the weekend, it's good for buying and selling. I like it a lot. Good for negotiating. So if you're going to, I don't know, a really cool market, you want to spend the day negotiating for an array of bargains, all good. And also for sitting down with your loved ones, because Pluto is all about rebuilding as well. It's kind of like rebuilding and renegotiating and just recalibrating one's life. So this is what Mercury semi-sextile Pluto is. Communicatively rebuilding. So if you're in a beautiful relationship and you want to kind of rebuild it and send it in a different direction, or we should, it's, if you really want to do something, even for yourself, just kind of, but it's more about communication. So it's actually more of a team thing, more of a family thing, more of a partnership thing. Rebuilding, communicating in a very favorable environment about rebuilding an area of one's life, mentally, spiritually, physically, or emotionally. This is a super cool day for it. If ever there was a a family meeting, this is a great day for it. Hey clan, do we want to be here? Do we want to be in America? Should we go to Mali? Where do we want to be? You could kind of have that conversation on this day. It has a very family, communicative feel to it, and it's rock and roll energy. It's fab. You should most certainly enjoy this day. But primarily, any aspect of rebuilding, any aspect of one's life, Saturday the 15th. We made it to the end of another week. Well bloody done. Sunday, 16th of February. We're finishing on a free will day. And actually, I'd even call this a kind of lazy, harmonious Sunday. The moon is in Libra. It's a waning moon. It's a pretty chilled moon, that. Even though Libra can be a little bit volatile because it's ruled by Eris. But it's waning moon. It's a lazy, easy Sunday. And I think if you lean into that mindset, you'll have a great time. You can do whatever you want. You can get a lot done. But the energy is probably going to feel very relaxed and kind of harmonious. And you'll feel encouraged to just go easy, take it easy, go with the flow. Get in the car, drive to an area you haven't been to before. Just stumble across a cool rundown pub, sit in the garden with a beautiful view, Sunday lunch, then just find some trail to walk along, whether it's yourself, with somebody you've just met the week before, first romantic Sunday, or whether it's with the clan, with the dog, yapping away merrily because he's, bounding across the meadow. It's just that kind of day. Plan kind of nothing. Go with the flow, see where it goes. It's nice, easy, lazy Sunday energy. Bam. Now, I want to thank you as always. This output is derived from you guys following and subscribing for more content, which I will continue to do because I love it, but I'm inspired to do so by one and all. Thank you, as always. Until next week, which I'm sure will be equally magical, au revoir.